Hello, I am back working on my stuff and working on a weekend like usual. Yeah, it's been a while since I've last recorded, and it's a bit of a shame. I think that should be good. So I want to talk about. I used to really care about what people think of me, like really badly, right? And it never clicked with me that, like, I knew a part of it was like bad for me. Holy cow, I suck at that. I knew a part of it was bad for me, and that it wasn't healthy to always rely on like others for my validation. But I didn't realize how annoying it could be and how frustrating it is to try to be friends with someone that's constantly trying harder than you. So I just want to say, like, here we go. Don't, like, if you're in a friendship with someone, don't push don't push them through like trying to like don't push the relationship too hard. Like if it's natural. I got one more. Let me check. I gotta check offhand size because it's what I'm used to. Oh gosh. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with that for now. I'll just leave that. But yeah. Like I actually nah, that feels way too big. I'm crazy. Man. I gotta get better at working on the maps. Because I plan to do a lot of these. Okay, one more. No, I was right. Man, I just haven't done the maps a bit in a while. So 1, 2, 3. And it caps out at 4. Yeah, that's the size. There we go. Anyways, so I have this friend, Brian Mendoza, and I'm actually thinking about talking to him at some point because he is, to put simply, he's a glazer. Like, he says, like, Quentin, you're the GOAT, right? You know that you're the GOAT. You're so awesome, Quentin. That's why, that's why we're friends, and like that type of stuff. And like, complimenting someone, ooh, that is cool. Complimenting someone is great, absolutely. But if it's like there, it doesn't feel like, oh shit, I just realized I have to go so much further. It doesn't feel like there's a genuine friendship there because I never get the chance to like naturally be like take or like giving, Like he's always the one giving in our friendship. And it just kind of means that I think we're not as close as, what we could be. Like it really sucks to be on the receiving end of it too, because it's like, I want to like you. I can tell how much you care about me, but I don't like it. I don't want to be friends with someone that just says empty platitudes and like is too nice to an extent, you know? And like, I think that's what it is. Like, he's just too kind to me. Like, I had the same issue as my friend Caleb, where I'd call him, like my best friend and like focus on like that type of stuff. And it would just, it would hurt him, or it'd hurt me because I wouldn't be getting the validation that I want out of a friendship. And it would hurt him because he's constantly getting stuck with, simply put, like, kind of, a glazer, a dick rider. It's just, it's so, like, it's so sucky that some people don't get it. And, like, I didn't get it for a really long time. But, eventually I figured out, like, like, how to be okay by myself. And now it feels amazing. Like, I feel, like, I feel bulletproof. Because they can, like, make fun of, like, something I like to do, or the way I look, or the people I want to hang out with. And it doesn't phase me because I haven't put all that, like, strain in being, like, connected with them, and, like, being well liked by Caleb and, like, Skylar and the rest of them. And like, if you really, like, if you care about someone and you're not sure if they care about you, don't, like, I what I did, which I just got lucky, was I just backed off, and I wanted to see if, after I was constantly giving, if, you know, Caleb would give, and, I'd take a little bit, and, lo and behold, eventually, like it took a little bit, and then Caleb did, and I was like, oh wow, the friendship, he does care about me. I was just making it stupid. Like, there's no other way to put it. So, like, since that point we've been close, but, like, I don't think of him as my best friend anymore. And I don't think I have a best friend. And, like, that doesn't make me sad. It used to terrify me not having, like, that one person. And I was just like, it's pretty normal to not have a best friend. I obviously have people that I'm, like, hyper super duper ultra close with, and, like, I overshare a lot. So, like, there's some of my friends that know, frankly, too much about me. But hold on, is there a pillager outpost over here? Oh, it's a cave. That's cool. Yeah. And, like, my friend Brian, he doesn't get that, like, saying I'm the goat doesn't make me feel like the goat if you say it all the time. It just makes me feel like, you know, you're just trying to compliment your way into being friends. And, like, shared interests, and like, like, store or like shared interests, shared experiences. It can just be random shit, but a relationship shouldn't be based on compliments. Like, no healthy relationship is based solely on compliments. It's just, like, a nice thing if there are compliments and people, they're nice to each other. But it shouldn't always be the case, you know? Like, it's it's honestly good to, like, I think this might be a bit of a crazier concept, but I think it's good to have some friends that don't compliment you and instead, shit on you a little bit, trash talk, insult you. Because that, unless it's like you're too, like, you just can't take the, like, I guess, slander, so to speak, and it just makes you, like, depressed and you think they hate you. But, like, tough love can be one of the, like, best experiences you can have as a person. I gotta fly. I did this wrong, so I gotta fly stupidly. I, I'm wasting map time, but this island offshoot's cool. I wonder. I hope someone lives here. That'd be cool. Like, look at that. Like, it's a cool ravine. You can make, like, a bridge over it. Oh, there's, like, a little natural bridge. Yeah. You just you gotta you gotta surround people that are better than you in some ways as well. Like, you shouldn't always try to be the stupidest in the room or anything like that. But, like, having like a good range of friends where like I have some friends that are way more attractive than me and some that are like again, this is just like socially considered like they're richer than me or they're smarter than me. And like if they're or like they're poorer than me or uglier than me or like less emotionally in control than me. Like there's a whole bunch of like possibilities. And look at this ocean temple. And this isn't barriered off so people can actually get here, which is cool. I was worried I'd have to expand the border for the ocean monument to be present, but it's good. Yeah. Scary. Yeah, like I talked about it with like dating relationships, but like you should be complete by yourself completely. 100% happy with yourself by yourself. And like if you can be, it is so much like take it from me. I'm like I'd say like 80%. Like I'm barely passing as like, completing myself. Like at least emotionally, if that makes sense. I'm phrasing it really weird. But it just feels so good already to not have to worry about like, like constantly keeping up with like the group and like going to all the hangouts to make sure like I don't miss any like inside jokes or anything like that, you know? And it's honestly helped me make more friends because now I'm more outgoing and I want to do stuff that only I want to do. And I have some friends now that like the same exact stuff that I like without it without it being like too weird, you know? Like Caleb and Skylar are some of my closest friends, but like, they're not huge D&D nerds. Like they're like so into Minecraft. They're like, you know, like they like Pokemon, but like I'm a lot more of a Pokemon nerd. I mean, I haven't been lately cuz Switch 2 released and that kind of like killed my ability to play the games because I just don't got the money for all that. But yeah, it just it's so nice to not have like people that like I'm not necessarily really close with, but now I have some friends that like Baldur's Gate as much as me. And like I got Caleb and Skylar into Baldur's Gate, so that's a different situation. But like Minecraft, I have some like Minecraft friends where like I'm working on this server, which I'm like working on a Discord as well. I'm really proud of. I've never done this like something like this before, but I'm trying to get like a place where like people can connect and have a fun like no mod but like still like different than Minecraft experience. I don't know. I'm gonna I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna work on more cantrips today later, but I'm gonna try to my best to just be happy with myself by myself. I am who I am, who I am. And, really stick to the change. You know? I'm about to finish up this map, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. I don't I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just kinda I ramble, I don't have like a set goal of why I ramble. I don't get views. It, I just I do it because it makes me happy. Like talking to myself, like recognition is nice, but talking to myself and speaking eloquently and like getting better at speaking the way I want to speak is, I think, pretty awesome. All right, and that's the final bit of the map. Yeah. See you guys later. Um, yeah, QuintonHogan.Eternos.me. I'll put it in the description and just I kind of got off topic at the end, but just like if, like, don't reach out or don't overreach and force the people that might actually care about you to underreach because they don't, like, if anybody's used to just somebody constantly being the reacher in a relationship, the person, like, you get, like, content with being the one that gets reached to. So just, I don't know, reach out, but don't overreach. If that makes sense. See you guys later.